Growing up, my father had a travel agency in Jamaica, Queens. He would have me come into the travel agency, and he made sure I had a suit on. And I always wondered, why would I always have to wear a suit? And he was always telling me that, you have to look the part. I think that was my father's subtle way of me making sure that I stand out. The mission of 100 Suits is to transform New York City through the lens of a suit, but more importantly, how it makes you feel. It starts with the suit, but then we bring it on into case management services. We also have wraparound services for the families. We as a community, especially in these areas, are looked upon a certain way. You're looked upon differently. These things play into the psyche of somebody who's going through depression.
I make music, I model, do photography, videography. I do feel like in the community I grew up, there were struggles of mental health. They have the mindset of keep it all in. Having mental health challenges like having a 2,000-pound weight on your chest and you're walking around with that every day. I knew I needed help. I knew I needed an outlet. As soon as I stepped foot in the office, I felt a feeling of this is where I belong. I felt this sense of family, a feeling of comfort.
For me, in suiting men over 11 years now, I noticed that there is an instant change in the way they see themselves.
It's a magical feeling. You feel strong, you feel confident, you feel powerful.
You build relationships, you laugh. There's like a barbershop talk. Anybody can give out a suit and tell you to go along your merry way. We started doing the case management. That's where it became transformational because now you build trust. And when you build trust, you build relationships.
These were brothers that came from the same community that understood some of the traumas that we get born into. They were listening, and that's really something that I needed. I currently work at 100 Suits, waiting for that next youth to come through these doors. The very first time I realized a suit being more than just a suit was the first time that I teach a young man how to tie a tie. I felt like I was stepping into the shoes of the man that I'm supposed to be.
A suit in Queens means being a leader amongst your peers. It truly starts with the person that's looking back at you in the mirror.